All right, everyone. Welcome back. Things are still settling, so I'm gonna let it settle for a couple of seconds. Welcome back to another playthrough of 6 Tier Edition, Part 25, as we continue the optional dungeon. I'm sorry about last night on YouTube. I don't know why OBS just quit completely. So, in the interest of the fans over on YouTube, I cut the stream off completely and ended it. Let's hope that doesn't happen tonight, because we got an important climb up the Crystal Tower. So, last time we completed Eureka, got everything down there, and now it's time to go get Ultima. So, before we begin, if you're new here on YouTube, and I've gotten quite a bit of views and interest, a sub and a thumbs up on the video will help it get into the algo. And if you're on Twitch, a follow and a sub would greatly help me and the channel. Plus, if you sub now till the end of August, you will gain VIP status. Doesn't matter which sub, either Prime sub or tier. So, let's get moving. Also, reminder, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna place a live prompt, but Sunday night I am going to be taking part in Climax's Full Win Fiesta event, playing a his modded version of Final Fantasy V. So, let's get going and see how we do. Okay? However, we need to put on the Mail the World and Mulu charm to make it back there. And trust me, I was not happy with what happened last night for those over on YouTube. Okay, so, and if you have any questions, I can try to answer to the best of my ability of this ROM hack. Plus, if you look in the description, I left the link again to the site where you can download the folder and get this ROM hack. You must do the patching to make it happen, but it's very simple. So we're just running through here fast so we can get to where we need to get to maximize the amount of time. So we will fight in here. Because we should still need to level. So, the Crystal Tower. The final part of the optional dungeon in here. What Breaker does is just stones you. Okay, dear. We're still in Final Fantasy III land in here. Terrorgain, Sushi made this entire dungeon FF3. I could spam Perfect Ultima. And kill everything quick. So, we still need to pick up treasures. The problem, stepping over those hurts us. Hurts our HP. The Cum-Cums here are known for casting death a lot. I don't know if we'll reach Ultima tonight. It's depending on how this stream goes, if it can stay steady enough. It's a Tetra Elemental. so much drop. The Soul Leader. And if Gal mimics or rages the Soul Leader, he'll have re-raise on. Celis gain. The encounters are kind of a la Kaksusha, which is kind of useless right now. Pretty much you have the ribbons instead. You gotta pick up everything. It's an elixir. This area is somewhat worth it. It's a Phoenix Down, kind of a weird chest to have here. Getting Phoenix Downs at this point, I mean, you should be getting elixirs more. XC13. The boss is up on the next floor. We got 4 bosses to fight. Golden Apple. And 2 of them can be the most problematic. Go gain a level with a high eater. Let's float. Always good now to go in with float because you never know what's coming. Now, I'm making this super simple. It's really not as simple as it looks. This place can give you headaches. So, make sure you have safety bits on for anyone non-realm or shadow. X ether and high ether tape. To make a elixir. The whole point of fighting these soul eaters is that AP they give of 10. That's the whole point. It's not worth to fight them otherwise. Also to gain Gao's rage. X ether and high ether. That's good, because that's X ethers all well. I always found this interesting. How the first boss is actually 3 floors up. Okay, there's another treasure over here. Since I'm just breezing through these fast, there's another Mega Elixir. Now, I could, if I wanted to, before we do EX off stream, boost my stats and pick up elixirs and mega elixirs for the EX. And I might. And this will be my first time doing that content ever. The older version, I did not do it at all. X Ether X2 obtained. If you can pick up X Ethers, farm them in here, it's a good thing. So, we'll take out the boss first here. I think you'll be surprised by the bosses that Ultima's put in front of you. Terra gained a level high ether. First one's coming up in that crystal. In previous versions, it was elsewhere. Loadly. I'm gonna take this off, put on the amulet. This boss tends to try to turn you into a zombie a lot. So, let's see how we do. Stay safe. I am the Herald of Death, Scarmonger of the Earth. Yes. Beyond here, only loneliness awaits. And we have Scarmonger. That's soul extraction. This is why I put in float. Looks like he's gained some new tricks. I slowed him. I believe he can be inflicted. And you can drain quite a bit of magic. We're going to MP drain him. Level 101. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know that. This might heal him. Nope. And it might put him in disease. It loves trying to do that. If there's one thing you can do to help yourself be protected here. We're just gonna drain him. I want to keep him ready with Golem. And all you would need is amulets. Just make sure you slow him. Oh. Hey yo. That's almost 5,000 MP just dropped like that. This is what we're gonna be doing against Ultima at the start. Draining all her MP. And he's out of MP. And that was to ensure. Let's save our rebirth. Magnitude 8 costs nothing. And so does Cave-In. It's still a threat. Snow Bunny. It's just less of a threat than it was before. Snow Bunny again, good. Oh, part 2. Whoa. Now we have the other phone. Level 114. Still weak to fire. Start draining its MP. Except for that. Death will be on the menu. I think we can disease him. He may be... Yeah. I want to check something. One moment. Oh, you may not be able to inflict him. You probably can. I'm sorry about that. But we need to start draining. Get Golem back up. We need to get her back in float. Right now, what would be best is to do Magic Hammer. Celestial is the most vulnerable. It would be better if I were the Runic in case he does kill again. Or that. Actually, in this case, probably Magic Hammer chat would be better because from the back. And since Magic Hammer cannot be runic, because it's not considered a magical flag. We need to get her back up on float. We're gonna rely on Magic Hammer to do damage here. Keep yourself fully healed. Hmm. I think I'll take that as good luck right there. Keep those runics. His physicals aren't that hard. Well, hello, welcome in, Beastie Man. 4200, hope your evening's going well. You caught me right in the middle of this boss fight. It's going good. How much MP do you have left? Level 114. Okay, you're almost there. Everything now will be over level 100. So I'm already under level, but that level doesn't matter really. Don't let the level scare you. But we could do this, give it some help. He's running out of MP. Nope. That. Zombies hide here. Of course. It'll all be over soon with that magic. Okay, we need to get float. Well, hello Dan, welcome. Hope your evening's going good. You walk right in during this boss fight. Nice. No, you don't. Thank you, Dan, for the bits. Appreciate it. Appreciate it as always. You know him. He'll start to kind of change his tactics. Only 2607. It does seem like grasping might be better now. I knew that was coming. He's just about out of MP. He may be completely out of MP. He's still a threat. Poison Fog takes 0 MP. Nice. Wombat. There's not much he can do other than physical. This guy relies on a lot of magic. We need to get Golem back up Raccoon. And just like in Fall, you're facing off against him from behind. A homage to Fall Raccoon. Kill's just a fancy word for death, but it likely has a higher chance than regular death spell. And that's all she wrote here. Earthgreaves obtained. Go ahead, you have defeated him. One down, 3 to go. I think you see a trend here who you're gonna be fighting. You know what? Let's save time. We're not gonna fight anything. I'm gonna go in the way that I am. Let's see if we can actually get somewhere. You know what? On second thought, let's fight. I'm not going to risk. I mean, these things, I can just spam Ultima and kill everything. And 2 X-Ethers. Yes, you can. I could put on 2 Genji gloves and have them hit. Oh, 2 offerings, yes. I mean, not offering, Master Scrolls, yes. And make them hit 8 times. Oh, I could put on 2 Genji gloves. Although you would put on the Genji glove and the Master Scroll, so then both weapons hit 8 times. Yep. However, the damage is more, and 2 decent swords, yes, the damage is more balanced. So, say I do that to Go-Go, put him on the ultimate weapon, it may not be able to break the damage limit with another soul, with the Master Scroll on. If I leave Ultima the way that it is, it can. Yeah, but I'm dealing. I might once we get out of here. Yeah, we're not fighting the Brachios. Shields are king right now. Especially Elemento shields. I guess I can test it for chat. I will do a save so I could do this and the Genji. Two best axes. We'll do a state save because there's no other save point in here. Unfortunately, this isn't the battle I want to do. Yes, the Brachiosaurus. Unfortunately, thank you, Dan, once again for the bits. Appreciate it. Reincarnation, the dragon boots. I just need a battle that's not this to do it. You know what? We'll go down to the lower level so we can at least do it. Because I'm not gonna try it on them. I could do this, the Grimo, so watch. See, normally this should do more damage. And then if I mimic, oh, oh, it's the blue dragon. What about Ultima? I could put on 2 Ultimas. the damage is more balanced. I'm actually doing less there than I would. I mean, it can work if you can keep his HP up. And you can do that against Ultima to try to move it along. Galgain, Dagger, Pinwheel. But that doesn't really hurt me in the range of I need to reload. But I want that ribbon on. That confusion is going to be a problem. He'll get more out of this overall. Plus, the cooldown on it takes longer unless he's haste. 1300, yes, that's about 10,800. But I could get out of him right now probably 12, 13,000. But the problem is he'll have no protection. That puts him in real dangerous territory right now. We'll do it against the boss. And well, first I've got to drain all its MP. We're going that MP drain route. It's only that stupid tornado. But yeah, I definitely could try. It does, based on if I can keep his HP up and if he doesn't get inflicted with status change. I mean, the only thing I could put on there is the Lambit hat. Celis gain. The only way that would work if I were to put on the Lambit hat, which would be 50 resistance to all elements, along with that. But then I'm not using his rage if I need to for animals. I could put it on Celis and give her a soul saber and another sword. One would think, I mean, I could also berserk him to do even more. But then I lose out on Golem. That is one way. If I can get it consistently, we'll try it on the next boss, since I'm not really having to deal with that many status changes on it. Which is coming up. Now, I could avoid these and get around without having to walk over them. Now, we're not fighting this. Okay, we're going to try it. I'll have to rely on the Lambert hat, and we'll have to be ready for any protection in case of status change. We'll still drain its HP first. I mean MP first. Because other than physical, no, on second thought, we better not. I might as well stick with what I have, just because. We will be doing it, and I think I know which part I want to do it on. Well, I am Cagnazio of the waters. Taste the horror I shall provide. And we have Cagnazio from Fall. Level 116, only 19,000 MP. Doable. We need to get him slow, or I'll have no chance. Okay, the water thing is no different than it was in 4. But he's more threatening in this with that. Raccoon. Okay, let's get him. Well, we'll do Magic Hammer, then get him back in Bad Breath. While I have a chance, get Golem back up. And I think I have him poisoned. I won't be able to do anything. Until I get to her. But just use Thunder to knock him out of the water. But he tends to go into it more. But then gets out of it. He's still weak to Thunder. Okay, wanna do thunder? Plus, he has that annoyance of Curie with Cura later on. So, we're gonna eliminate that threat. But what are you gonna do? What, just do physical? But does that too. And now I don't understand why that happens. And then it comes back. What are you gonna do? That has a different form of MP. Oh, right. So this form's almost out of it. But the other form, how much you have left in this fold. Because I'm gonna want to defeat him outside of that water. You're almost there. I think he is there. Yep. He's now fully out of MP. At least in his regular form. Now, my question is he gonna get back into that water stance? Wombat? That headbutt's still gonna be a problem and still a threat. But if I need more MP, I can steal from that one, but we're gonna keep him out of that fold. Falcon. Oh. Yep. It's as I thought. I was right. It's a whole new form. El Nino does not cost MP. Huh? But that does. See, sushi figures, you probably start to drain their MP, so he still adds extra to keep the fight still a challenge. There's that cure he keeps using. And he'll keep using it. Revenge Blast. Uh-huh. There's Tidal Wave. That's good damage right there. And that's that. Don't worry, Dan. I know you're watching, and we will be doing that. Water cuffs. Your strength truly is mighty. Has been defeated. 2 down, 2 to go. I almost want to just run and do it, but I won't. The next boss is right up there. Okay, we'll get rid of that. We know silence works here on her. Okay, we have about 30 minutes. So it looks like Ultima's going to be probably tomorrow night. Oh, for those who want me to stream sooner when you're more awake, I can. If you didn't hear me before, Sunday night at 7 p.m. my time, I'm going to be doing a Climax's Full Wind Fiesta Final Fantasy V using his mod. Now, this next one is gonna be a royal pain. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it'll work. And that is the jump. I don't think it'll work, but it might. Because we're coming into this next one, and this one's no joke. Venturing into such a place. What kind of people are you? The people that don't give an F. I am Barbessi of the Winds. She ain't wasting any time. Level 118, but only 24,000 weak to poison, which probably means she can beat disease. but she has that. And once again, you have no protection versus it. The darkness is poison. Oh, she doesn't like that much. Let's get those status buffs on and debuffs on. Other than Elraga, Celis can't really. Now, if you can defeat her quick enough, you might be able to avoid the spinning foam. Yeah, I see it. If I can take her out quick enough. I could drain her, but she'll be in that tornado foam a lot more unless I can dispel her. Nope. She's in it now. We're going to see how this works. This is her most dangerous. I probably didn't need to do that, but just in case. Oh. Well, that... Oh. That works. That works. Nice homage to Kane. So, jump does work. That fascination's going to be a real problem, but as long as we keep jump up, get her out of tornadoes, she ain't gonna be anything. Good to know. Just in case Queen's anxious. just in case. Interesting. Okay, that looks. I like what I see right there. So what did we learn there, chat? To be defeated so easy. Let's see how you do further in though. You defeated her. Very good, Sushi. You brought in that homage. You know what? Let's just do the Mulu and let's just get there. I'll take my chance with Ultima. If I can drain her of all her MP, she won't be able to do Cloudy Heaven, which pretty much, other than Wave Cannon, gives anything. But I believe Perfect Ultima will. Now, I could do that against Ultima, and I might. I might do the 8 attacks. Once I drain that MP, we'll see how that works. But we need our usual stuff on now. Because next boss, we're gonna do a quick state save, but this one isn't that hard. So, in this holy place where Lord Ultima dwells, humans have arrived. Show your power and courage to meet Rubicante. Now, recover. It's time to fight with all your might. The last of the 4 fiends. However, he is fire. So that does give me somewhat of an advantage. I probably shouldn't have done that. We could drain all his MP right here. In this fold. This time you can avoid either fold. And no, flood doesn't work. Although we could try it, since it can't be runic. Coast Flame wouldn't work. It's about what I thought. You know what? We're gonna use one of my 65 elixirs. It's probably the first time in this new game, plus I'm using an elixir. Let's Asper. I do want a runic. Just in case of that flare. Fortunately, I did that too soon. Of course, if I were to drain the MP, it wouldn't matter. Let's see where we're at on this fold. Still has quite a bit of MP. We ain't seen nothing yet. We may do Ultima tonight. I almost feel like we might be able to do it. That tumbling isn't that strong as a counter. It's that flare I'm worried about, not Southern Cross. But this is only Form 1. Just like the others, it has 2 different forms with different stats. The only thing that makes him hard right now is that double flare. That's the only thing. Mimic. That was good. I mean, that flame scroll gives nothing. 2 crits. Nope. It's out of MP. At least in this form. But Wild Pig. It's that second fold that scares me. especially if he's got full MP again, which I believe he does. Tapir, that could be very useful for later. He'll be weak against ice and foam too. I don't think he's weak against it here. He's not. We should be getting there. Oh, okay. Second full. Uh-huh. It's got a full MP pool. That's what I thought. Or at least, let's see. 123. Oh, yeah. It's got a full MP pool. However, there is one skill that could play this, which is going to play an issue right there. This is... Oh, yes, this is not good. Oh! That is not good. We need to get that MP down. The only thing that's gonna be a real problem Murtaugh. If he's gonna waste his time on Celis, I might as well continue to drain. The only thing I could do is give her the flame shield. I might just. But right now, we need to start draining. And since she's more of a liability right now, this fight's gonna get a lot tougher until I can get that MP drain. I might give her a flame shield. And just say screw it and drain him. We'll just have to. That's supposed to be glare. You know what? I think this is gonna work, but it's gonna take a while because I need to try to get him slow again. Well, she'll absorb that or it'll just miss. Nope. Get Golem back up. I should give her a flame shield. Since... Oh, yes. But he's not wasting time as much on Mind Blast, which is a good thing. He might be almost out of MP. Okay, we need to heal. That's not what I wanted to see. First, we'll heal ourselves. I need to give Celis a flame. That might have saved my bacon. The reason why I won't use the rise here is because there's less in waiting for the next turn. We're gonna give her a flame shield. I'll play and take risks. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's see how much you have left. Oh yeah, okay. You've got almost nothing left. And if I mimic, that'll knock you out of MP. You know what? We'll use an X-Ether here. This fight's not over yet. I just eliminated partial of him. He does rely on a lot of magic in this hole. And the good news is I can continue to gain magic for both Celis and Go-Go. I guess it doesn't matter as long as he mimics. Of course I get guest star in this fight. You know, I've got an audience. Once we defeat him, we're gonna go after and complete Ultima. I think this is the perfect opportunity. And he's done. Flame Cape. Wonderful. You truly are valiant warriors. And with that, there's nothing stopping me now other than monsters, so merit award Mulu Charm. We're going to do this. I'm feeling good right now. I could run down and save it, but we're gonna do this. And here we are. We have reached it again. Now, we're going to do Dan's thing. Because if I drain MP, it shouldn't matter. And then Berserk might work. So Master Scroll and Genji. We'll have the Lambid hat on. We'll need a syrup because I bet Perfect Ultima doesn't waste any MP. Am I ready? Here we go. Humanity, what good are they? This is the legendary Eidolon. My name is Ultima. Why are humans here? You show her the three. Odin, the Ocean Lord, and the Dragon King. The light that shines in your heart does appear to be sincere. We beg of you, grant us your power, otherwise the world can't be. I see. However, the warring triad, the three gods who created the Eidolons, have lost much of their power. Thus, leaving here is impossible for me. Humans have attempted to find me and turn me to magicite. With the powers you've attained, actually achieving that should be within your grasp. Xenogears music, tell me, what is it that you seek? Show me what philosophies do you live your lives by? My name is Ultima, the holy angel Ultima. And we are back. I know what she'll begin with. She always does. Now, we need to drain that MP. That's gonna put us in reflect, but that's okay. We'll keep that flame shield on Celis right now. Level 128, 65,000 MP. Okay, let's get her slow. That will help tremendously. Now, she has 6 different forms. So 32,000 per form. But her MP will not restore per. Magic Hammer will be the best right now. That's fine. We'll just get Golem back on. and will rasp off our reflect. And she'll continue to straight attack. I've been waiting to try this. But there's that. But with her slow and not taking any damage, she'll be able to not change. This is the time to weaken her, when she's weakest. That's fine. I don't have any buffs on anyway. Actually, Holy hits her. She's not. Oh no, yes, she is. But that's a small price to pay. I'm not in any buffs. Essentially, she has about 200,000 HP through 6 different forms of 32k each. The only problem is that let's continue to train. We'll see if this works. still has about 21,000 MP. Gal should be busy with Golem right now, avoiding rune and any physical. She's already in auto buffs, so it doesn't matter. Gal's still reflected, but now he's not. Okay, we're gonna need to get someone in reflect. Ruin is physical. Let's rasp. Let's get Celis in reflect. That will give her better protection. If she can't do Cloudy Heaven, the only thing she could probably do later on is Wave Cannon. We'll have to see what happens. According to Kane, that stat, she doesn't recover MP like Rubicante did because technically her foam doesn't change. Just in case. Okay. She's getting down there. Okay, get Golem back up. which was probably good I did that. That's fine. Are they out? Not enough MP. She's completely drained of MP. The question now is, if we get her into her second form, we'll use her versus her, and then we'll see where we're at. We'll slow again. She may be in her next form. We'll know soon enough once I attempt to slow here. Yep. And she does not have enough MP. Oh, that's too good. She does not reflect. She does not regain MP because it's still the same form. Which essentially means, other than Wave Cannon, she can't do Cloudy Heaven. Let's get ourselves buffed. However, she is in Reflect. You know what? Time's on my side now. Let's Dispel out. And get Heisaga and buffs on. Because we need to be ready for that Wave Cannon. Then we should probably do Queen's Aegis. She won't be able to do Ultima, but Perfect Ultima. But we need to have that re-raise on before I even think about moving ahead. Let's get Golem back up. We need to give re-raise on everyone. We need MP back. we need re-raise. Okay, Celis has it. We want to keep Gal ready with Golem for the time being until we're all in it. I might be able to do a lot of bypassing if I can get lucky enough. Okay, all but Terra's in it, good. But we need her in it. Get Golem back up automatically, do not chance that. Wave Cannon uses 0 MP. But without Cloudy Heaven, she won't be able to do anything. And if you keep her in this form, Reflect 3 question mark. I could use Animal, but I don't want to risk attacking her. I want her to stay where she's at. Okay, finally Terra's in re-raise. Now, let's see how much we can get out of Gal. Probably put on 2. She should be out of Reflect. Let's slow her again. If she's moved in, she should know. Okay. Yep, okay, she's out of MP. But she has not moved into her next form yet. Saint's Beam is also 0 MP. I want to be ready. She's in her next form. Okay. Let's do a quick attack. We'll be ready. Get back that MP. Oh, I'm not worried. Get slow automatically on her, just in case she switched. She has, and she's still out of MP. I could bypass this if I can get lucky. Let's get slow again. We're gonna let Gal do the damage. Uh-oh, here we go. Let's see. We've all got re-rays on. Yes. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, you see that? Oh, that's too good. That means she ain't gonna be even able to do Cloudy Heaven. She could even do Perfect Ultima. This battle's over. Well, it's not. Oh, it's not over yet. Wave Cannon still a problem. And she's in her next form. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We need to be ready, and I still have re-rays. Okay, she's still in that form. 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24,000. She's in her next form. Let's get her slow. I'm ready. That gets us out of our buffs. And now we get the Wave Cannon. Quick heal, and we're back on the offensive. Let's get our buffs back up. Oh, that's so satisfying. Six, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21,000. Okay, we're gonna need to be careful here and get Golem back up. Okay, she's still in that other fold. And she's done. Fascinating. My power shall become yours. But never forget that power is not yours alone. Humans and Eidolons use that power to protect the living. Obtain the Ultima Magicite. Okay, well, we are done here. Okay, chat, what did we just learn right there? Which means that'll work on Kefka. Stop his goner. It was worth it. Okay. Before we stop for the night, let's get our team. Not a bad idea, Dan. I'll keep that in mind with Gal. I guess I could have done that than X Magic. Okay, we have 3 super bosses to beat before we head for the Soul Shrine. We're done there. And we'll beat them tomorrow. And probably start the Soul Shrine. And I'll probably attempt to get EX ready to go, maybe. So, thank you all for coming tonight. It was a longer stream than I expected, but we did it. I felt good. We just decided to do it. So, if you're still here watching the vid, a like, a thumbs up, and a follow or sub on YouTube will greatly help me over there and the channel and get this vid into the algo. And if you're on Twitch, a follow and a sub would greatly help me and the channel over there. And before the end of August, if you sub either Amazon, your Prime sub or tier sub, you'll gain VIP status. So, I'd like to thank Beastie Man for jumping in. And Dan, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that a lot. And I wish everyone a good night. We're gonna see who we can raid over on Twitch. I can on YouTube. Unfortunately, due to my channel is not at the monetization rates to redirect. So, thank you all. Let's see who will raid. You know what? We're gonna raid Casual Tom. He's playing another romhack. So, raid has started. You all, this is Sora signing out.